Alrighty guys, well, we made her back to camp here. We got the bear all skinned out and gutted. Hauled that into town, took it to Stan's Custom Meats there out in Belnonald. And now what we're going to be doing is I saved the front shoulder for us to cook here. What I'm going to be working with today is the shank. And the shank is on the front shoulder from the elbow to the ankle. A lot of times people kind of tend to throw this away or just grind it up into sausage because there's so many little connective tissues and stuff like that in there. You know, if you grab your arm like this, and if you move your fingers, you can feel pretty well every single muscle moving, and the bear has those same muscles. Same thing with deer and moose and stuff. You know, they have a very similar shank. There's a lot of meat in here, and yeah, a lot of people, they just kind of toss it out or grind it up and throw it into the sausage pile. But today I'm going to show you how you can make a pretty good meal with it. And to start this off, we're just going to take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and drizzle the top of it here. You don't need a whole lot, just enough to kind of make her wet so it doesn't stick on the grill. We have the grill kind of preheating here, so it'll be nice and hot. And then with this, because we're going to be putting a whole pile of seasoning into the pan itself, I'm not going to season this with much, just a little bit of pepper, and that'll be about it. And just regular black pepper. Make sure you get both sides. There we go. Now this thing here, pretty well ready for the grill. So we'll hop over to the grill. We'll slap her on there. Alright, so we got the meat on the grill there. We're sitting at about a bit of a medium heat, but this thing here, it heats up extremely fast. So that medium heat, basically it's on high. So we'll have to keep our eye out on that, make sure we're not going to burn it, because we're just wanting to put a nice little crust on the outside and seal it in. So it's only been on here for well, just a few seconds, but there's already a nice little sear happening on it. Give it a little turn. There we go. Now we can get ready for our onions. Now with this, we have 2 whole onions, and all I'm going to be doing with these is just cutting them in half. Check this out. The old buck knife there that Shelby made for me. This thing's been pretty wicked. Alright, so we're going to take our onions, cut that in half. Now that we have these split in half, I'm going to smack them down onto this cutting board and just mop up some of this extra oil that fell off. And then we have extra room on the grill, so I'm going to take this, put it right on the grill. And we'll do that with these other 2. Ooh. Don't get your fingers on it. Alrighty, and when you're searing your meat here, you want to make sure you get all 4 sides. So all I'm doing here is just holding it up so we get this 3rd side done. There we go. Might even have to turn it up a little. Then you want to pay attention to your onions here. Get nice little grill marks on them. And all we're trying to do with these is just caramelize them up a bit. Get some of that real sweet flavor out of your onion. Don't light your onion on fire either. Alrighty, so our roast is almost done. What I'm gonna be doing here, I got what is that? 2, 4. I got 6 cloves of garlic. Let's give these a quick smack. And if you've seen my other videos, I just do this with my hand. I don't put my knife on there. I don't like to beat up my knives. Plus, your knives usually pretty sharp. If you screw up, you can have a pretty good cut on your hand. Now what I'm going to be doing with these is basically the same thing with the onion. I'm just going to kind of mop it up. Mop up some of this olive oil. And there's a flat spot on that grill that I can throw these onto. So then again, we'll just get that nice little caramelization flavor out of it. Time to check up on our onions here. They're not doing too bad. Alright, so now that we have our onions, they're pretty well done up here. We have nice little char marks on them. Light them on fire a little bit. So we have nice little griddle marks. They smell nice and sweet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our little pan here. Here, we'll get this out of the way. We're going to take our pan. We're going to lay those flat down. So all what we're doing here is we're giving our meat a nice little bed to rest on. There we go. Now we'll check up on our garlic. Oh, man, that smells good. Nice little bit of charring on there. You get that roasted garlic smell. Ooh, that's hot. Hurry up. Quick, get the shot. Alright. There we go. So we got our roasted garlic. We got our roasted onion. Got our nice bear meat that's pretty well done here now. Alrighty. I'm going to call that bear meat done. Pick it up. Bring it over here. Now I want to set it on these onions so it doesn't move. There we go. Now we're set up there. Looking pretty nice. Now what we're going to be doing here, this is where I'll put just a little bit of seasoning on there. So this here is a seasoning that I make. It's our, this one is our sweet rub. So basically what's in here is brown sugar, a little bit of pepper, salt, smoked paprika, and garlic and onion. It's excellent on stuff like this or chicken, ribs. So take the lid off. I'm not gonna get overly too carried away with it, because I don't want to overpower the flavor of the onion and the garlic that we put a little bit of time and effort into. Now that's in there, we have just some regular old beef broth. We'll give her a shake, and we'll put I don't know, anywhere between half an inch to an inch of beef broth in there. If you don't have beef broth, water would work. You won't get quite the same flavor, but it'll still be pretty good. There we go. So that's, I got about a half inch of beef broth in this pan, and we got about that much left in here. So that's 900 mils. There's probably 600 mils of beef broth. Now we just gotta wrap it up with good old tin foil. There we go. Now we have a nice little care package for the barbecue. We're gonna go and throw this onto the other barbecue with the lid on it. This one here, this is more just a flat grill, so this won't really work all that great for this. So we're gonna go and put onto the barbecue, and we're just gonna leave it on a low. That way it'll cook at a, that roughly kind of 250 type area, and we're gonna cook on it for anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. So then, yeah, give us a few hours, and you'll see us back out here. Alrighty, guys, here we go. There's our bear shank fresh out of the barbecue. Oh, it's looking pretty good. Now what we're going to be doing next here is basically we're just going to rip it all apart with a couple of forks. And then we have this little burrito kit. So once it's all ripped apart, I'm just going to follow the directions on this little burrito kit. It's basically throwing a pound of meat into a frying pan with the seasoning and a little bit of water. Mix it up until it boils, and then pretty well you're ready to go, and you'll start making a burrito. So I'm going to quickly do that up, and then once we're done making that up, we'll get to making our burritos. Okay, so we got our mixture all done up here. I think we could have made a better sauce ourselves, but we're gonna go with it. We'll swing around to the table here, and we'll get our little burrito made up. Throw on some meat. We'll take a bite. So we're just using what came with the kit there, except I got some cheese, sour cream, and a little bit of lettuce here. So got a little tortilla thing, some sauce, grab some sour cream, go in with the cheese. Now I'm going to grab some meat here and top it off with a little bit of lettuce. Alrighty, see if we can roll this up without making a great big mess. There we go. She's gonna be pretty sloppy, but hey, it is what it is. So let's have a bite of this, shall we? You know what? In the end, it turned out pretty good. It's gonna be sloppy eating all this, but that's alright. Plus, we got a couple extra pieces over there for the dogs. Always gotta give them their fair share. Yeah, I'll definitely be making this again. I might use a different seasoning though. That regular old burrito kit seasoning stuff, not my favorite, but I mean, you can still eat it. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video. Hope it gets you out and about. Try to get yourself a bear. If you do get a bear, try this recipe out. If not, I got a pile of recipes on here, or just search on the internet. You'll find one that suits your needs. Anyways, guys, hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the little thumbs up button down in the corner. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.